YouTube. So this is Jay and I'm back with another video. And don't mind me if I'm not looking at the camera, just because I have two cameras going at one time. So just bear with me as I just get my word out for today. And I just wanted to talk about why it is scary to be a good person in this day and age. I feel like it's scary to be a good person in 2023 because you just don't, you never know. You never know. And it's always the good people. It's always the good people that stuff happening to. And I feel like it's just scary. It's very, if you don't have God with you, it's very scary. You know, having God with you does give you a sense of peace, and a sense of guidance. And using your discernment also helps as well. But it's like in those times where you are confused because you are such a good person and you are surrounded like by people who you don't even know, you know, who they are. Like they are constantly shape shifting, they're constantly changing. It will definitely start to confuse you and make you question, you know, is what you're doing good enough? Or it's like, should I still do this? Should I still do that? Should I still be this good person? To not only to people, but just to myself, just in general, it makes you question, are you even good enough? And I just came to talk to y'all because I know how that feels. And I feel like sometimes you just can't be too good. And I know that may sound ungodly, but it's like you have to know where to put that goodness at. And that is very, very hard to decide because sometimes you just, you care about people, you think that they have your best interests at heart, or, and they really don't. Like, for instance, just say you the type of person that'll just give the shirt off your back. Like, you would literally do anything, for the people that you care about. Like, it don't matter if it was money, because us as chosen ones, for one, we're not really materialistic. Like, yeah, we like nice things. Yes, we like to look nice. But at the end of the day, we know that we can't take none of this stuff with us. So we are willing to, give, and we are willing to be open handed to the people that we care about, and sometimes the people that we don't even know, because we know it's tenfold. We know that God sees it and God appreciates us, being good and, just being giving, and that's godly. So most of the time, the chosen ones, we are always giving, whether that's our time, our energy, our love, our money, and we are always that one that people come to. Like, and when I say that, like, you probably the one that people always come to for advice. Or when it comes down to borrowing money, they always asking you. Like, you look around and you like, dang, why you want to ask nobody else? Like, why you got to keep asking me? Because they know that you are the one with that heart. They know that you are that person. Like how people say that girl, they know you are that girl or that boy that's going to, look over whatever they've done to you or whatever you don't agree with, and you're going to put your pride to the side and you're going to help them. And it's like, that can get very dangerous out here because not everybody is willing to do the same. Not everybody is willing to go 100% with you. Sometimes you are giving a full 100% and they're giving 20, or they may give 50 one day, or they may give 70 one day, or they may give 2% one day. It just always fluctuates. And that is not healthy. Like, that's not healthy as people who are trying to solidify and, grow in their gifts, in their purpose, or as just being a good person. That's not helping you. That's actually strutting you when you have people in your circle that does not see the goodness in you, or they don't appreciate it, or they don't reciprocate it. I wrote down, you can give the shirt off your back numerous times until you become shirtless. And the people that are taking your shirts are eventually, they're going to have a closet full of your stuff. And I wrote that because that means not every time you have to give the shirt off your back. You know, not every time you have to bend backwards, because when you turn around, there's nobody but God doing it for you. And I feel like we get confused because we feel like we have to do this in order to get blessed by God. We have to do this in order to keep our face clean. But let me tell you something. God said that it's time to be a little bit selfish with you. You worked too hard. You worked too hard. Either you was working on your job, working, doing shadow work, or doing whatever you were doing. It's like you are working too hard to just give it away. To give it away to people who wouldn't even give it back to you when you're in need. And that's something that I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. And sometimes there's no recognition for the good people. Sometimes people would rather point out the bad in you. They would rather criticize you. They would rather point the finger at things that you do that, that you're trying to grow out of, or things that you're not proud of, to damn that goodness in you. They know that you're the person that when they on their last dollar, you're going to look at. They know you the person that if they didn't have anywhere to stay, you would be inviting them to stay with you. They know that you're the person that if they need advice, you're going to pick up your phone. They know that you're that person. They know that. So in order for them to feel better about them not being capable of doing that, they're going to criticize you. They're going to look at the things that's in your life that may not make sense at the moment, and they criticize and they push until you just start feeling unworthy. And I want to tell you guys, don't ever let nobody make you feel unworthy. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like what you're doing is not enough when you know that you are doing way more than you're getting. You know that you are doing way more than, the normal person would do. You're treating them top tier. And that's the one thing, like treating people top tier is a good thing because you want to be treated top tier. You want to be treated like the princess, the prince, the queen, or the king that you are, that God wanted you to be. So why not treat others with that same respect? And I understand that sometimes we put people on pedestals. We do. Whether there are spiritual advisors, there are pastors, there are friends, there are loved ones, there are partner. We may put them on a pedestal because they may provide us with something that we necessarily don't have. But let me tell you, God put people in your life to provide for you. If it was up to them to usually do it by themselves, they probably wouldn't do it, because you got to realize when certain people do certain things, they really be thinking about it like, dang, why I did that. Or they'll be like, they won't do it for real. Like, they'll do it and a couple days later they'll talk about it. Or they'll do it and they'll keep throwing it in your face like every time you turn around. Or they'll do it and they'll tell other people like what they're doing for you, like, no, this is God doing this. This is God doing this because God is good. God put this in your heart to be good to me. And I feel like a lot of people don't see that. They want to take the credit for everything. They want to take the credit for everything. God is the person that blesses us to wake up every day and leads us on the right paths to put finances in our pockets. And that's what I want to say. So God is comfort. He is peace and he is understanding, because people, they don't really know how to comfort. They really don't know how to understand. And that's another thing with being a good person. Being a good person, it comes with being able to understand people, being able to have empathy and put yourself in their shoes. Like, all of my friends can call me and they can ask me or tell me anything, and I don't judge them because I know that it could be you today and me tomorrow. I know that what you're going through, everybody goes through, even though I'm not going through it at the moment, but it's a part of life. And I feel like a lot of people in this world, they don't know how to really comfort. They really try to comfort you, but then they end up saying something that's very judgmental or very dismantling. And it's like, well, you could have just kept that to yourself. So that's another thing, like, in being a good person. Being a good person, you are that comfort. You are that comfort zone for people. You are the person that people come to. And if you have all this goodness in you, you got to be careful on giving it out. You got to think about it. Like, a lot of people don't have pure things. They don't have pure diamonds. They don't have all of the good things in life because those are hard to find. And I wanted to say that you are a hard person to find. That's it. You are very hard to find. You are hard to replace. You are hard. You are rare, and it's crazy because it's hard to find you. Like, you know, and people know that when they mess up over you, like they messed up a good person, because they know that you was that person that was going to always be that ride or die. And that's just a policy of God's people. Like, we ride or die. You know, we can be in situations and we ride or die with God. We wait until He comes through. We just wait. And when He comes through, we be like, I told you, God don't play about me. You know, and that's it. That is the loyalty in us. That is what makes us great. And I want to say, just keep being great. Keep being a good person, because it will pay off. It will pay off. And one day you're going to be living great. One day you're going to be living amongst the same people as you. You know, just keep that goodness at a minimum. If you're seeing that people are not giving it back to you, it's okay. It's okay to be selfish with your goodness, because you cannot give that all out, because once you run out, it's hard to get it. Like, imagine like somebody had like, I don't know, just say $50,000, for example, and your bill was like short like $1,000, and you just asked them, I'm making a video, and you asked them for $1,000, and they end up giving you 500. But you know, deep down somewhere they got the rest of the money. They just didn't want to do it fully. They did not want to help you to that next level, to the complete, you know, level that you asked for, even though it wouldn't even hurt them. It wouldn't even hurt them. Like, and that's the thing. That's the difference between us. We are so good that if we had it, you're going to have it. If we could actually help you and see a difference in the situation, we're going to do it for you. And I just want to say, y'all, that's a gem to have. That is a blessing. That is a blessing to have that. It's a blessing to be able to just keep that, because you know, you got to know that you special and you rare, baby. You rare, and guess what? Them walking out the door trying to replace you or find somebody that's going to do it better than you, tell them good luck, because it's hard to find that. I'm telling y'all, it's very, very hard. And you're going to notice that people are going to come back. Like, people are going to try to come back. The same people that did you wrong, they're going to try to come back randomly. And you don't even have to do nothing. It might take a couple years. It might take a couple months. It might take a couple days. But you won't have to do anything, because they know they're going to miss that goodness. They're going to miss it. And they're going to try to call you. They're going to try to contact you. But God is telling you, listen, I'm not saying don't ever, never, never talk to them again. You know, it's not like that. But it's just like, you have to use your discernment. And you have to know that when a person cares about you, they're going to be good to you. They're going to reciprocate that back to you. And I just want to let y'all know that it's a shortage on good people. It's very rare to find us. So if you find one, just keep them. Y'all have a good day. And thank you so much for watching my video. And I just want to let y'all know that I will be more consistent. And I'm a little bit all over the place. I did have a notebook with me just if I was looking down. But I just want to let y'all know that I am going to be consistent. I am here and I'm willing to, you know, grow my channel and just continue to release all the gems that I'm learning day by day. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. We are almost out of here. My baby birthday tomorrow. It's almost Halloween. We 2 days out from Halloween, y'all. So just be safe. Just know that the adversary is always working. And keep y'all head up and continue to be those great people that y'all are. Have a good day, y'all.